GU.dev started with myself, 6 graduate students, and this little orange robot over here over my shoulder in 2014. And really the only reason is because I thought many of the graduate projects were boring, and we wanted to do something fun and exciting, and robots was a great way to do it.
When I came to GU.dev, I found a bunch of computer science majors who were all crowded around the table trying to figure out how to hook up just a simple Arduino. And then I also found a pile of burnt electronics. They had a lot of programmers in the group, but nobody really knew how to wire anything. So when I came, I was able to step in and help do the electrical side and bring some of my friends, and we could help diversify the group and let us do bigger projects than the programmers could do on their own.
So GU.dev is self-funded. We do that because we want to work on what we want to work on. And the students work best when they're doing what they're interested in and not what someone else wants done. Or it's hard to stay on schedule and things like that because students have other things to do. They have tests coming up, all of that. So we always have been self-funded so that we can determine how we're going to spend our time. But over the past, as we've done things like go to Jordan to teach robotics workshops, even local competitions, we've started to make money, more money than we were spending. So we had to incorporate and make a company. And now that we are starting to get a lot of stock to teach our courses, now we can actually become retailers. So the future of GU.dev, what we would like to do is to continue our educational courses, to start put more online, to put some of them on, say, Udemy or one of these places where you can go and purchase a course, and to start selling our kits that we're making as inexpensive as possible. And I believe that's going to help us kind of open up technology to more and more people out there. And so our future plans are to continue to grow the company this way so we can continue to provide that education and also provide opportunities for students coming through Gannon to experience technology and the business side and everything all in one place, and hopefully hire the good ones.
My time here at GU.dev has really changed my outlook on engineering and on industry in general. Been dealing with a lot of local companies, setting up events and working with them on different projects, and it's really made me see that I like more of the managing side of the engineering and not so much the day-to-day coming up with projects and things like that. So it's been really good for me. I've gained a lot of connections with people throughout Erie and throughout the world with Jordan and Madaba and things like that. So it's been extremely helpful for my professional career and helping me already see a bit more of the business side of things and the management side as opposed to just the strictly engineering.
One of the big things that we like the most is we like education. We like teaching other people how to do what we do. A lot of this comes from our dedication to the open source community because the open source community teaches us how to do what we do. And one of the things we like doing is going out to the different high schools and places like that to teach other people how to do this. The problem is the technology we're working with is very expensive. So one of the big pushes that we had over the last year was to build a very inexpensive 3D printer and a high quality 3D printer at that. And that's what the GU.dev guys have done. They have built a printer that is about $150 in parts, but it has the same quality as our $2,700 3D printer. And that gives us the ability to go out to our community and to high schools and to whoever else and start to teach people not only how to use technology, but put it within their reach, put it within their budgets so that they can actually start doing these things on their own.